What up, what up? This is your boy Beamed Up Entertainment. There's a couple suckers I want to just talk about right now that just drive me a little bit crazy. One, tip of the gay. He owed me $10. I ain't the only one he owed $10. He owed about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I say everybody that ever came to Millie Drive tiptoe owes about $10 or better. I'm just saying, worthless sacks of shit. Okay. Number 2, there's another silly sucker that made me sick of my life. It's that dude they call Lily. Yes, his real name is Silly. He don't be getting silly. He be getting fruity. Now he's locked up in a prison, sucking on a bunch of slime. You remember that day when you was chilling with this Silly? That word peekaboo came up. It's only because every time he's around a man, he decides he has to peek a boot at him. Peasy. Now let me try to figure some things out. Why is it that I could have sworn I heard it. I thought I was dreaming, but I wasn't. But I had heard somebody going to 151. I don't know if that was you or not. I'm just saying, you my buddy and all. We keep it real, dub C's type stuff, Apparently, with you, it's kind of, and along with a few others that went that night, but I'm not going to mention them. They know who they are. Then we got a couple of silly suckers that really, really grind my gears. It's those Pretendos. You know who they are. You know them Pretendos, them motherfuckers that act like they're the shit, but they ain't. And act like that shit don't stink. I know one in particular. His name is how you spell it? Say K-L-E-A-N. What's that spell? Let me think about it for a second. Let me think about it. It's the opposite of dirty. It's the opposite of a dumpster. Well, there's a dumpster with no teeth and a clean that thinks he can lean. But the only thing he does is sip on that lean to get that Vaseline that caused him to get that shoulder lean. I think he throws that hand up like he leaning, like he's shooting a free throw, but yet he's kind of waving. Then there's Bob of the he. Therefore, we don't know what the he of the Bob is. But today, alright, we gonna learn today. What is a Bob? It's a country bumpkin. I'm pretty sure of that. That is supposed to be. Therefore, that's another fruit booty we can eliminate. We have other fruit booties who like to look over people with that hair lip. That hair lip that looks like a butt crack with hair on it. Spread it looking like Bigfoot. Have you ever seen a butt crack that look like Bigfoot? If you ever do, I'm going to bring the glasses down just a little bit so you can see my ass and let you know what I'm trying to tell you. You ever seen one of them? You better take it out like you was a Negro running from the popo. Because it's going to be trouble. Then there's a guy, I remember watching this cartoon way back in the day. I'm talking about the 90s, 1990s when the MC Hammer Time came on. I'm talking about back in the day when everybody Hammer, you know what I'm talking about. There was that one man that the name you couldn't say, because if you did, it was going to cause chaos. It goes with orange. Then it goes with the juice. But the real name was a name that you couldn't say out loud, because if you did, there was going to be so much chaos. I mean, chaos. That was just going to be rough. It's rough. It just felt like every time you woke up and you thought of that name, it just made you want to just vomit. Just throw up. Throw up on the ground like, ugh. Shit be happening from time to time, but when you hear that name, you better go to the ground and pray to the Hail Marys that it does not end up coming to you, my brother. Understand? Being the beetle up. Ooh, I ain't gonna say it. There's another one. We call him the Cheetah McChickerton of the hood. The Cheetah McChickerton. Captain, I always cheat a time. Every time I play the time of playing them Texas of the Hold'em. When you play him, you better know when to fold 'em. And need to know when to hold 'em. Because it's going to be trouble by the end of your time. When you leave his crib, guarantee you be broke. And you're going to ask that question, did that mother bucket cheat? And the question is an answer of itself. Yes. 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 No. Now, back in the day, I can also remember the most famous of beatdowns that the Dipper Entertainment has ever seen in his life. And thank the Lord Jesus that I wasn't involved in them. It was so bad that made it all the niggas and all the white folks and the Chinese and all cry. Yes, this is true. Oh, it's damn true. I seen it with my own eyes when I wouldn't tore up. I'm just saying. That dude they called Dirty got the smack down laid on him. He got a smack down laid on him because he thought he called it. Yeah, you don't want to say it, but you wait until you get in your car and then you drive off. You go, that ninja made me mad. You know what you said, but you don't have no blues. The only blues you get, say it one more again, you get your ass kicked one time. Dave. I laugh every time I say that name, Dave. That's a joke and a half. And what did they used to call you back in the day? It starts with a D. I'm sure of it. It's not. It's definitely not Dave. It's D-I-R-T-Y. Did you smell it like that? Smell like rotten soup, bitch. They call you Dirty Dave. Then we got another sucker that married a sucker bunce. I know who that was. I'm sorry, Roy. I apologize. It's too late to apologize. Yeah. Well, there's a couple people that look kind of like you remember that TV show they called Duck Man? Yeah, she's tall and she got big ass feet, and I got confused. I thought she was a Akeem Olajuwon. What was her name? Let me think about it. It rhymes with BJ. Oh yeah, Becky Jarvis. Yeah. That's a lot of jabronis that back in the day. But on the real tip, on the real deal, I love every single one of you. I give you the blues all because you gave me the blues for over, I don't know, about 10 fucking years. You always got the little pictures you got to put up on the Facebook of I was tagged in this, and you know, I was tagged on the couch. Payback's a bitch. From time, you know, you all need to pay, every one of you. But I love you all the same.